My name is DBanks, a transition coach. But I created this Speak Life prayer journal as Deirdre Banks because DBanks wasn't really going through anything, but Deirdre was. She was facing an identity crisis. She was facing pain. She was facing labels that people thought if they tell me who I was, that it would define.
Same thing every day. Walking into the same life. Losing my identity. Wondering if anything would ever change. God, please help me. Help me to see my way. I need my identity.
A woman who was living the same steps every day. The same hamster wheel, if you will. The same every day. Go to work, come home, take care of your children, be there for your children. Try to do the best you can. Try to build a life and a dream and a career and opportunities and a legacy for your children. It was like everything was pulling at me. So then I created Speak Life Prayer Journal for me. Originally, it was just for me. It was there for me to figure out, what am I doing here? What was my purpose? Why did God have me here? Because if I didn't figure this thing out, I was about to lose everything. When things are not lining up or going in order, I don't function well. Here I was trying to build businesses, trying to build a legacy for my children, trying to get my daughter off to college, trying to get my son into middle school. Why am I in this place? Who am I in this journey? Nothing that I used to do works now. Now what do I do? So I created this journal to go back to the basics, to go back to figuring out who I was in God. What did His Word say that I am? What does His Word say I can accomplish? Because I got tired of hearing everybody else saying, you got this. You are built for this. No, if I'm honest with myself, I am not okay. I am not built for this right now in my present state. Because if I don't own my mess, if I don't own what is going on right now, how can I fix it and go to the next level? I can't until I acknowledge I'm a mess. Everything in my life is not working out. I have been there for everybody else. I have given help to everybody else. I am drowning. God, I need your help. I need my true identity. Because right now I am a walking dead person. And I cannot make it. So in order for me to get my life back, I had to go back to the basics. I had to go back and confess, I am fearfully and wonderfully made. But how do I really know that? I had to go get the scripture and then confess it and believe it and become it. And even though I don't see it, walk as though I do. And when you get this journal, it is a walk for you. It is an identity that you will discover about yourself that you never knew. You will find strength that you never knew you had. But the greatest thing of all, you will discover who God is. You will discover how great He is. Because see, when He tells Moses, I am that I am, sent you. He didn't give Moses anything specific because He didn't want Moses to limit his ability. Right? So when God tells you, I am that I am sent you, there is no limits. There's no limits to your identity. There's no limits to your ability. So I had to change my prayer and start asking God to fill me with your spirit, God. Fill me with wisdom, knowledge, and understanding and craftsmanship. That means skill set to do what it is that you have called me to do. Now I pray that when you take this journey and you discover who you are, your true identity, that you stop walking in what other people say you are, because what it births is confusion. What it births is people pleasing. Because when you don't know who you are, you become what people say. You try to please them, and that only makes you more confused than you were when you got started. But there's no confusion in God. There is no confusion in who He says you are. Allow God, allow this journey to give you your identity. It gave me mine. And I tell you, I may not be where I want to be quite yet, but I feel so much better. I feel so much better to know that I am who God says I am.